What's up people, Dezzles here and welcome to episode number 4 of our playthrough of the Turing Test. I am exploring the room, just finished up reading Sarah's message. Oh, there she is, exobiologist, certificate of service, explains why she's into like the whole biology thing. Empty test tubes, thank god they're empty. Books, cookbook, lots of cookbooks, drugs, Rylazole. Is that a real thing? Let's find out if Rylazole is a real thing. Rylazole. Because, okay, it is a real thing apparently. A drug used to treat amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what amyotrophic lateral sclerosis is. Lou Gehrig's disease. Oh, it's Lou Gehrig's disease. And everyone here, why have we got 2 people so far that are suffering from Lou Gehrig's disease? I mean, I've heard of that. I can't remember what it is. 5-3 telomeres. Science, biology. Fair enough. Wait, there was a poster in here. Strange thermals on the west side of the crater. Okay, weird temperatures. I believe we went that way. To you or Mikhail Turov, medical doctor. Okay, seriously, everyone on this trip is suffering from one disease. March, the whole team experienced nausea during a large electrical surge in the Europa's atmosphere. I am concerned this was not an instance of mass hysteria. It caused a uniform surge in heart rate and was detected in all members of the crew. I am reporting nausea. They offered an explanation of electrical disturbance to our central nervous system, that is lucas, that affect our nervous system. Would have done more than make us feel ill. Experiment with some shock therapy, great job. Electric fields disturb our telemetry implants in a way I didn't expect. I have contacted ISA. Strangely, Tom was not comfortable with my attempts to disturb the implant. I am not to disturb the implants. They have also encouraged me not to discuss this further with the team. Something in Russian. I've been running some experiments outside of Tom's view. I can tell he knows this. He has been acting differently around me like an offended child. I feel increasingly nauseous. Out-of-body experiences are more frequent now. Well, that's weird. I've established a definite correlation against my knowledge. I've been implanted with a device that affects my mind. I use my opportunities regularly in regular health checkups to investigate the crew. We all have them. Every single one of us has implanted it with some mind-altering contraption. Tom has been encouraging the team to worry about my mental health, and he wants us to retire. Cannot will myself to investigate this further. I grow tired quickly. I cannot think straight. I am not sure if my implant is affecting my thoughts anymore. I believe it is trying to subdue my mind. I think I'm going to attempt an excision. I'm going to remove this implant. Left hand now, the excision went wrong, removed the implant, lost hand due to operation. Tom is angry, the crew won't talk to me. Bad influence, Sarah, patch me up. Wonder if the nature of the organism and its disturbance of my DNA caused my awakening from Tom's influence. If so, that would make for a worrisome revelation. Perhaps this organism is not so friendly. Wait. The aliens helping? Dan informed me the ISA had called for my termination. My masochistic experiment proves I am dangerous to the mission. Unfortunately, he chose not to lock me in the brig. I am going to investigate this implant further. I have to hide my work. The team are becoming increasingly aggressive. They seem to oppose my work to understand the implant. Okay, Tom is evil. I have discovered the nature of the implant. It is a complex computer interface with the human mind directly. It seems to condition the mind through Pavlovian instrumental conditioning, eliciting feelings of euphoria when the wearer is obedient and dysphoria when they are disobedient. It also has the effect of suppressing impulses to the frontal lobe, presumably to lower free will. It seems to interface crudely with the motor neuron cells through the cerebellum. It's my hypothesis that the crew is controlled by this implant. That is their strong aversion to helping me. I need a method of suppressing its impact. Perhaps a drug. Rylazole. Okay, no Lou Gehrig syndrome. Maybe an antidepressant to minimize the conditioning effects, combined with a strong electromagnetic field. could use one of the industrial electromagnets from the construction robots. Managed to get Chris on the side. He has agreed to test some medical procedures with me in private. It will be more difficult one-handed, but I must persevere. I am hoping to keep this out of the eyes of Tom, although I feel he might be listening. So, paint. So yeah, Tom, not so great. Why does everyone own puppies? Wait. Everyone owns puppies. Syringe. So everyone ended up on the ribosol. That's good to know. Some morphine, presumably to help with the procedures. Yeah. That's a nice painting. So, presumably after he got Tom out of everyone's minds, that's when they wrote the things. Ah, look at the pretty couple. What's this one? Hi Matthew, we've been studying organism 119. Please find attached scanning electron microscope which appears to show pilus formation. We hypothesis that the stress response due to high levels of radiation. We plan to infect the human cell line with organism 119 and perform radiation experiments with flow cytometry. Would this be appropriate? It would be great if you get department to look at the sample. Yeah. Ready to see this image? Yet more complex life on Europa might be worth looking at. Survives radiation. Similarly, you should consider looking at some other things. Produces pill in response to radiation, uses it to transfer DNA. Perhaps your organism uses a similar mechanism. Have you considered that organism 119 is transferring or scavenging DNA as a method of surviving radiation? Europa receives a ton more radiation. The organism must have evolved in higher radiation. Lots of science talk. Attached an image confirming that 119 attaches to human cells. Yay! Europa radiophilus as 119 confirmed that Europa radiophilus does indeed seem to confer resistance to radiation. See attached. We assume survival was due to DNA repair, damage repair. We tag various DNA repair enzymes. Things amiss. We don't know what is performing the repair. The lab doesn't know how the radiophilus. Could you have considered that another organism may be in a perhaps a virus? We run a PCR on the human cells to see if there was a virus. We discovered an unknown virus, UEV, gel electrophilus. It's a phenomenal sequence. We finished sequencing, data attached as a virus. We've found cure for senescence, a form of biological immortality. Yay! The plants are clearly exhibiting longer lifespans when exposed to the organism. We don't have the facilities to continue testing. Now they're testing on people. Great. I assume you're a magic plant. More reading. Found an extremophile. Virus is living inside it. Scavenges DNA from other organisms. In some ways, it's a mortality relationship. Doesn't age. Fixes our DNA. Organism can repair damage caused by massive doses of radiation. So it basically cures radiation, helps make us immortal. Many causes of death other than DNA damage, so it's save you from trauma, brain damage. Played the cello. It says empty notebook. Motion sickness relief, Railzol. So somehow he convinced everyone. Picture of Earth from the moon. Am I still in frame? Yes. This means I probably have one of those implants, doesn't it? Okay, that was a lot of reading. Lots of reading over the last 10-15 minutes. So let's make this episode just a little longer so we can get some puzzling in. Puzzle. Oh yeah, so Tom, crazy little bit, or at least has influence over people. Because we got chips in our heads, probably. Which means I probably have a chip in my head. Great. Virus they found, 119, seems to counteract the chip. I'm guessing that the DNA repair or whatever this little biological organism does seems to help there. This room
These people
looks-
should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space, the debate has raged over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
What's that button even do? Yeah. We put you there. I need to go do that there. Just set you here. There. Set that there. Button, button. Oh, wait. Isma, no. Cat's trying to get in my room. Isma, 1 sec. There we go, that should fix that problem.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa.
Okay, that's
Due
fair
to
enough.
that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
So, why can't you solve these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I am only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
I need a second one of these things. I don't trust Tom at all. Really just don't trust Tom. Okay, games like this, and games like Portal, and games like the Talos Principle are why we can't have nice, friendly artificial intelligences, because no one is going to trust them, because we are far too experienced with thinking that they are going to murder us in our stupid faces. You know, this one is probably going to go here. Because yes, Gladys will murder us in our stupid faces. Okay, we're like almost halfway through.
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Well, I contend that problem solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved.
Yeah.
It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I think
do.
so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is creativity, thinking outside of the box.
Okay.
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature. People consider nature creative. The process of evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there,
Okay.
it essentially tried to create every organism it could.
Yeah.
Those organisms that did not survive perished. So,
That's switch.
nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea. Those ideas that work survive.
Okay, so why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
Because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally ambivalent.
That's fair.
It will happily create morally suboptimal ideas to fulfill its creative mandate.
Morally
We see this in parasitic worms,
suboptimal.
viruses, and pathogens.
Morally suboptimal ideas. That is my life. Oh, that's fantastic. Ah, I don't trust Tom. It's gonna turn out that he's
If you weren't restricted, do you think you could be creative?
As creative as a human? Certainly. You
yeah.
believe yourself to be a creative. But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
Constraint
I have
chaos.
discerned that creativity is divergent thinking, creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them. So, I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process, whether that is
So
the
I reckon-
process of evolution or a computed process.
Go here. Oh, yeah. Tom's not letting me in there. Tom doesn't want me to go in there. Tom doesn't not want me in that room. Let's just casually build a tower. Building towers, building towers. Okay, I want to go back to that first earlier puzzle sometime. There we go. Tom cannot see me, cannot stop me doing things. Okay, so someone's been sleeping in this little area. Universal's machine Epsilon achievement unlocked. Ah! What is going on? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very cool, but it's freaking me out. I wonder if that's like just shader magic. don't know what just happened. I don't know what just happened. I did a thing. I don't know what. Ah. Okay. Yeah. That's because we're worried about order a little bit. Okay. Okay. There's gotta be something I can do here. Let's just pop that there. That'll allow us to reclaim this one. Now we got 2. So if I oh yeah, we get with solid gold. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep this one. Just pop this on here. Ah. Why am I the worst at this? So, if I pop this on that, it should open, open, good. Oh yeah, we did
Okay, so you could solve these tests, but in a terrible fashion. Can you think of a solution to this one?
Chop off your arm and leave it on the button. That way the door will stay open.
Yeah, that's
no.
not a great solution.
You threw the box through the window. Perhaps we could throw you through the window.
Actually, Tom, I think I'm okay for help.
Right you are.
Oh yeah, I got this. So we grab this. And we drop that. Grab that one. Put it right there. Then we grab this one. This one. Oh, it's gonna take away from us anyway. No, I wanted that.
Can I have an update on the crew?
I have not managed to track them down.
Oh.
It will have been
There we go.
6 years since I've
Oh,
seen them.
we are well and truly over time.
Or anyone, actually.
They have locked all the
These two
doors.
finish the conversation.
I would not expect a warm reception.
Well, at least they're expecting us.
Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be our overly long episode. I hope you're enjoying this. If so, hit the like button down below. Once again, this is the Turing Test, and I am having a great time playing it. And in retrospect, I should have checked who makes the game. Where I'll be back on Thursday, hopefully with a new video and another episode of this on Tuesday. Okay, see you all later. Bye.